What if the sun, our life-giving star, suddenly vanished and became a black hole? The Earth wouldn't be destroyed instantly, but what happens next is far worse. To understand how this could even happen, we need to talk about mass. Our sun is a giant, but it's not giant enough to become a black hole on its own. For a star to collapse under its own gravity and form a black hole, it needs to be about 20 times more massive than our sun. These celestial behemoths live fast and die young, ending their lives in a spectacular supernova explosion. The core that remains is so dense that not even light can escape its gravitational pull. So for our sun to become a black hole, it would need to suddenly gain a colossal amount of mass, or some unknown cosmic law would have to bend the rules of physics just for us. It's a scenario that defies everything we know, which makes it all the more terrifying to imagine. What would it look like from our perspective? We wouldn't see an explosion. One moment, the sun is there, a familiar, comforting presence. The next, it's gone, replaced by a perfect, silent sphere of absolute blackness hanging in the sky. So, the sun is now a black hole with the exact same mass. Would Earth and the other planets be immediately sucked in, spiraling into oblivion? The answer, surprisingly, is no. A common misconception about black holes is that they are cosmic vacuum cleaners, relentlessly pulling in everything around them. But gravity works based on mass and distance. Since our new solar black hole has the same mass as the sun, its gravitational pull on the planets would remain exactly the same. Earth would continue to orbit this tiny point of infinite density just as it orbits the sun today. The cosmic dance of our solar system would continue, but with a dark, invisible partner at its center. We wouldn't be pulled in. We'd be trapped in a stable, predictable orbit around a monster. But this small comfort is overshadowed by a much more immediate and catastrophic problem. The real danger isn't being sucked in. It's what happens when the lights go out. With the sun gone, its light, which takes about 8 minutes and 20 seconds to reach us, would abruptly cease. One moment, it's daytime. The next, the entire planet is plunged into an absolute, unending night. The stars would shine with an unparalleled, cold clarity, no longer washed out by the sun's glow or atmospheric haze. The moon would become a faint, ghost-like disk, only visible by the starlight it reflects. Imagine the sheer panic. Every city, every town, every corner of the globe would be engulfed in darkness simultaneously. The age of light would be over. The age of eternal night would begin. And with the darkness comes the cold. Without the sun's warmth, the Earth's temperature would plummet. Within a week, the average global temperature would drop below freezing. Within a year, it would be a bone-chilling -100 degrees Fahrenheit. The surface of the oceans would begin to freeze over. At first, a thin layer of ice would form, but it would thicken with each passing day. Eventually, our planet would be encased in a global shell of ice hundreds of meters thick. Life on the surface would be extinguished almost immediately. Plants would wither and die without sunlight for photosynthesis, collapsing the entire food chain. Animals would freeze. Civilization as we know it would grind to a halt. Our world, once vibrant and full of life, would become a silent, frozen sphere, a rogue ice ball hurtling through the dark. Could humanity survive this apocalypse? Our only hope would be to retreat from the frozen surface. We would have to go deep, either underground or into the oceans. Geothermal energy would become our new sun. We could build self-sustaining cities deep within the Earth's crust, tapping into the planet's internal heat to generate power and warmth. These subterranean havens would be our last bastions against the eternal cold. Here, we could use hydroponics and artificial lighting to grow food, recycling every resource with meticulous care. Or, we could build habitats at the bottom of the ocean, near hydrothermal vents. These deep-sea fissures spew out superheated, mineral-rich water from the Earth's core, supporting entire ecosystems of unique creatures that thrive without sunlight. These vents could provide the energy and raw materials for a new kind of human civilization, living under miles of ice and water. But what would life be like in these last refuges? Humanity would be forever separated from the sky, from the memory of a blue planet. Generations would be born who have never seen the sun or felt its warmth. The stories of a bright, warm world would sound like myths, like fairy tales told in the perpetual twilight of our artificial suns. We would be a species in hiding, living in pressurized metal tombs, constantly fighting against the crushing pressure and the encroaching cold. The psychological toll would be immense. How long could the human spirit endure in a world without a sunrise? The art, the culture, the very soul of our species would be transformed. We would become creatures of the deep, our eyes adapted to dim light, our lives governed by the hum of machinery and the glow of geothermal vents. But even this desperate survival has a time limit. While the Earth's core would provide heat for millions, perhaps even billions of years, our planet is not truly safe. Our solar system is not an island. Without the sun's gravitational influence holding the outer layers of the solar system in check, like the Oort cloud, the delicate balance could be disrupted. Comets and asteroids, nudged from their distant orbits, could be sent careening into the inner solar system. Our frozen Earth would be subjected to a cosmic bombardment, a hailstorm of impacts that could shatter our icy shell and threaten our deep sea or subterranean cities. Each impact would be a reminder of the chaotic universe we now navigate without our star to protect us. And what would be the ultimate fate of our dark Earth? It would continue its lonely journey, a ghost planet orbiting a ghost star. Over untold eons, it would drift through the galaxy, a silent testament to a world that once was. Perhaps, in some far-flung future, it might be captured by the gravity of another star, and its ice might melt, revealing the ruins of a long-lost civilization. Or maybe it would simply continue its cold, dark voyage until the end of time, a frozen tomb carrying the last echoes of humanity. The sun's collapse wouldn't be a quick end. It would be a slow, cold, and dark descent into oblivion, a gradual fading into an eternal night from which there is no dawn. The real horror isn't the black hole itself, but the endless, empty darkness it leaves behind. Thanks for watching. If you found this journey into the abyss fascinating, be sure to subscribe for more cosmic explorations.